everyone, this is Allison Fletcher. I am the Drunk Astrologer. Welcome to my channel. For all of you who are finding me for the first time, I am an astrologer, a card reader, kind of do a little bit of the witchy thing, and I like to have fun with it. So what I have decided to do today is to do some card reading predictions on what is right now my favorite show, and probably your favorite show if you're watching this, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has kind of become like a very big pop culture thing. I feel like Game of Thrones unites people into one of three groups. Those of us who are following along with the characters, really care about the characters, and we are excited for these final 3 episodes. Those people who stopped watching after the Red Wedding and don't understand why the rest of us talk about how important the Red Wedding actually was, because it helped influence everyone else's, like all the rest of the characters and what they do and have done. And those people that like to post on social media to let us know that they do not watch Game of Thrones. It's one of 3 things. People are very passionate about their Game of Thrones, even if it's that they don't watch it. So I had some questions that these are the questions that are kind of what I'm focused on and what I care about. So if I don't answer a question that you really care about, feel free to leave a comment. Depending on how well this video goes, I'll probably do more. Honestly, I'll probably just do more for me. So if there's something specific that you want me to ask, let me know. If this is something you're super interested in, feel free to let me know. Subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'm going to be doing some more of this type of stuff. I do some other things. Who knows if you guys are interested in that. But let's get started with the predictions. So the first question I have, and the question that's kind of something I really care about, is what the hell is going to happen to these dragons? I want to know. I care about the dragons. Are the dragons just like a story plot line and then they're just going to end? Are we going to have dragon babies? Like, I want to know what happens to the dragons. So, we're going to ask the cards. What is going to happen? I have cards flying all over the place. Let's try that again. What is going to happen to the dragons? Alright, let's see what we get. What's going to happen to the dragons? We have 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords, kind of getting like a going into captivity. Wheel of Fortune, they're very important. I'm going to go ahead and pull another one. 6 of Swords. I don't like that. We can't choose what the cards tell us. So, I think that the dragons that are in this series right now are going to do the same thing that the dragons before did. So you have the 8 of Swords, which is a captivity card. A lot of the times the 8 of Swords can be kind of keeping yourself kind of tied up, kind of not being able to escape yourself. But it also is kind of a captivity type thing. Wheel of Fortune, there's kind of, it's this hard balance between, do the dragons actually benefit when the war is no longer over, or are they just going to go out and kill more shepherds' children? It's kind of this whole, like, the dragons have to eat, but at what point do they become too destructive? And the 6 of the Swords is them going away. So maybe it's possible that they're going to be leaving Westeros. Maybe Daenerys is going to find a place to keep them. Maybe there's like a magical dragon land somewhere west of Westeros. But they are going to be leaving. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Alright, so the next question, and one that I really care about, is I want to know if Sansa is going to... Sansa? I don't pronounce the name right. Just bear with me. I want to know if Sansa's going to survive. Because my whole thing is, like, if you would have told me that she was one of, like, I never read the books before I watched the TV show. And if you would have told me at the very beginning that she was going to be at the end, I would have been like, she just didn't seem like a survivor type, and then she's continued to survive and become a survivor type. So I want to know, will she survive? Will she still be around at the end of the series? So let's find out. So will Sansa survive the series? Queen of Cups, Knave of Coins, Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. She's going to have to put up a good fight. She's really going to have to battle to win. The Page of Pentacles is kind of, I feel like what she's been doing throughout the series of this is very a learning a student card. It may even be possible that she kind of ends up being like a mentor type thing. Queen of Cups is a very mothering card. It's very compassion, intuition, taking care of others. I want to say yes. I really want to say that yes, she will survive. It's going to be dicey though. I don't think they're almost going to kind of possibly even leave it up in the air. I mean, I guess they can Soprano us, do this, what they did with the Sopranos. They could leave it up in the air. I really think she's going to survive. I think it's going to be a really big fight. I think we all learn to love her a little bit more. But I think she's going to survive the series. So on that note, the other person that I'm really curious and I really want to know if they survive is Arya. Those of you who have caught up with the series, spoiler, or if you haven't, this is a spoiler alert, but we all stan Arya right now. Like, she is the best. She is awesome. She killed the freaking Night King in the most badass way possible. So, the question is, will she survive to the end of the series? Will she continue to be a badass? So let's find out. Will Arya survive the series? Nine of Cups, Nine of Coins, Six of Coins. Yes, she will. Arya is definitely going to survive the series. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles or Coins. These are both very, very positive cards. These are cards about luxury and having everything you deserve, being able to get everything you want. And then the Six of Coins is Six of Coins is also giving. Six of Pentacles. There is a chance that she's going to sacrifice her life. That could be the Six of Coins. It's a little strange because we have this very positive yes cards, and then we have the Six of Coins, which is usually a yes. Like, usually Six of Coins is a very good thing, but it's also charity. It's also giving. So it is possible that she's going to give her life. She's going to give something. She's going to give up something. It could be her life, but with these two cards in front of them, I'm not sure, honestly. She's going to give up something big. She's going to give up something of herself by the end of the series. Possibly her life for another, but she's going to give something big up. So that doesn't really answer the question, but... Okay, another question I have is Bronn. I am so fascinated by this guy because he is so driven by money. It's not even funny, but he's driven by money, and then all of a sudden he's doing all these good things. Like, the guy's funny, but he keeps kind of jumping alliances, but then being supportive to anybody he's always been supportive to. So I want to know, what is he going to do? Like, we know that next it's going to be Cersei versus Jon and Daenerys for the Iron, like, kind of that type of battle. What side is Bronn going to stay on, and what's Bronn going to end up doing in the next 3 episodes? Ace of Coins, very money driven. We already knew that about him. Nine of Swords. And Knight of Swords. Okay. So we know he's very money driven, but the Knight of Swords defends what they believe in. The Knight of Swords always defends their beliefs and what they truly believe is right. So what I think it is it's going to be it's going to give him a lot of anxiety. He's going to want to do what he used to do, be who he wanted to be. But in the end, it's going to kind of really bother him, and we're going to see him going after what he truly believes. Who he truly believes is the best. And I think what we're going to see is he's going to end up being supportive to his friends. But it's not going to be an easy decision for him. He may even have a lot of problems if he ends up switching sides, it's going to cause him a lot of problems. But he's not going to follow the money. He's going to follow what he believes. Okay. Next, I really want to know what's going to happen between Jamie and Brienne. I care about them. I think that they would be... I want to know what happens between them. So let's find out what's going to happen between Jamie and Brienne. Okay. Ace of Coins popped up again. I'm reshuffling. That was kind of wrong. Ace of Coins. No, I'm sticking to what we got. So we have Ace of Coins, Nine of Swords. We had those last time with Bronn. It's really funny because there's never been like a money aspect between their relationship. Nine of Swords is not a very good card. It's a very worrisome card. And you have the Five of Swords, which is battling each other and fighting each other. Kind of like battling and that kind of stuff. So I don't see much hope for their relationship. I don't think anything's going to happen between them. The Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles could be Jamie knighting Brienne. It could be kind of like that's the last positive thing that they do. They have a lot of issues. It's so weird that these two popped up again. You know what? I'm going to ask the question again. Let's see what happens when I ask again what will happen between Jamie and Brienne. Okay, let's see. Seven of Wands, so we're getting kind of battling each other. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Huh. What's interesting to me is the Seven of Wands has a little bit more positive of an energy of the Five of Swords, but it's still kind of, in my eyes, it's one of the there's quite a few fighting cards. So it's almost like the reading stopped there, like they are going to have issues, they are going to end up fighting, but now it kind of starts again, and we do see this Knight of Cups, Queens of Cups, this is them ending up together. I'm really interested now to kind of see what happens between them. Next people I want to know what happens between them is Jon and Daenerys. How are they going to move forward from everything that's happened? So let's find out. Three of Coins, so they're going to continue to work together. Four of Cups, it's not going to be very easy. They're going to have a lot of emotions going on with it. Not necessarily positive emotions. It's going to be, what happened between them was a lot. So Three of Pentacles is very much teamwork. They're going to continue to work together despite all of these emotions. But them working together is going to be profitable. They're both going to work together towards their goals and work hard together. So I'm seeing there's not much relationship type stuff here. I see them dealing with their emotions, struggling with their emotions, but it's going to come out profitable for them. They are going to kind of be able to work things out in a way that is good for them. Excuse me. So next question I really want to know is, will their world ever find peace? Will Essos, will Westeros, will any of them, will their world find peace? Imagine being like a common person living in Westeros, like, during this time. Like, you basically have nothing. Like, everybody's at war. There's probably a ton of resources being put towards this war. No resources towards the average people. It's probably very difficult. So, will their world find peace? Okay. The Devil, Knight of Swords, Ace of Coins. So apparently the entire TV show is very Ace of Coins, Nine of Swords. The Devil is not a very good sign. This is not them finding peace. This is them continuing to have issues. This is a lot of anxiety. But Ace of Coins is kind of a new beginning thing. So I guess it is possible for them to find peace. But it's going to require a whole lot of work. We only have 3 episodes left, so I don't think we'll ever see it as the viewing audience. But there's going to be a lot of issues. There's already been a lot of issues. But, I mean, maybe the entire continent just gives up and then they start a new country. That's a very Ace of Pentacles thing to have happen, is kind of just start a brand new country. So, yeah. Wouldn't want to be a common person. Alright, so I have a little bit more time, so I'm going to do one more question. And this is the most important question. Who is going to end up on the Iron Throne? I'm throwing cards again. Who's going to end up on the Iron Throne? Got to shuffle these really well. I'm really good and shuffled. Who is going to end up on the Iron Throne? 2 of Cups. So it's going to be a couple. There's going to be 2 of them. 10 of Swords. And the Empress. I'm taking a moment to think kind of who this would be. The 2 of Cups is kind of a couple. It's 2 people very much in love. The 10 of Swords right here, it looks like the Iron Throne. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this in the video. It looks like the Iron Throne, and it's going to be the Empress. 2 of Cups is a love card. I'm thinking about all the women that it could possibly be, and kind of Cersei or Dany. And I am not getting a 2 of Cups vibes from Cersei. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to go ahead and say this is telling me that Daenerys is going to be the one that ends up on the Iron Throne. So, alright. Like I said before, I'm probably going to do more of these. So if you have more questions, if you have another TV show you really want predictions for, let me know. If you enjoy these prediction videos, let me know as well. Feel free to check out the other stuff on my channel. I do some astrology stuff. I do a couple spell work stuff. I also do pick a card readings, so feel free to check anything out. If you want to kind of get more updates on more that I do, please subscribe. More subscribers I do, the more subscribers I get, the more motivation I have to do more videos. So, yep, that's it.